People are living in tents because they can't afford housing in New South Wales. Families are living in tents. We have apprentices living in cars because they can't afford housing. We have to move away from the concept that housing is a commodity and not a human right. My name is Trina Jones. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Homelessness New South Wales. We exist to build the capability of people and capacity of systems to end homelessness. When we talk about ending homelessness, we mean that it's rare, brief and non-recurring. We've had a perfect storm of tax regulation, to a point increased migration, massively increasing prices of housing over the past 20 years in Australia that has now resulted in housing becoming completely unaffordable for average people, locking people into mortgages and housing stress beyond their means. A report released by the Community Housing Industry Association has shown that currently in Australia 640,000 people are in housing stress. In New South Wales, research that we've commissioned through the Aftershock series with Impact Economics and the National Council of Social Services shows 54,000 people are in housing stress in New South Wales. So we already have increased numbers of people experiencing homelessness, 10% more than last year. So we had 70,000 last year. Conservatively, we think we have 10% more. We've had concurrent fires, floods, COVID-19, and a rising cost of living that's tightening everybody's budget across the state. And now with this increasing housing stress and this increasingly tight rental market, we're facing a wave of people who will be falling into homelessness with no safety net. Housing is a human right. It's an essential service, as essential as the roads that we drive on or the trains that we use. And it must be treated that way. And I think shifting our mindset from housing as a commodity to housing as an essential service can help us to strengthen our economy. The supporting people to have safe and sustainable housing has evidence base beyond Australia and internationally. It shows the triple dividend. It shows that when a person has a safe home, they can have better outcomes for their children, better outcomes for themselves. They have higher rates of economic participation. They're healthier. They contribute more to their community. We also know that the investment in a sustained pipeline of social housing can provide jobs and places to live for the people who are working in those jobs. Because without affordable housing and without social housing, the people that keep our economy going, the key workers, are not going to be able to live by where they work, which significantly risks the success of our economies and the success of our communities. Things like negative gearing significantly contribute to housing as a commodity for wealth generation and not making it available for those on lower incomes. So moving from the idea that housing is something that is a wealth generation tool to something that is essential infrastructure can ensure benefits for the whole community rather than a minority few.